What's up, dudes? We're going to get some coffee after I let these dogs out. I don't know about y'all, but this is downtown Birmingham. This is the biggest bandsaw I've ever seen. It's pretty badass. Something like this, though, you could probably get to start working again with not too much restoration. But I'm at my new favorite spot here, and that's this place right here. June Coffee. And this building just used to be a shit show, and they came in with some metal, some welders, some concrete. A lot of this is 1045 mild steel. They plasma cut all these signs, which really is, it always looks a lot nicer than what people think it cost. Looks like they fabricated those doors, made a nice little development, and now they got all these tenants here. Anyways, let's go get some coffee. Alright, so what I'm going to do is because my shims came in the wrong size, I'm just going to go with this and run it straight across instead of doing a bolt. And then I'm going to thread this. I'm going to do something a little bit different. It'll be, I don't know, I think it'll be stronger, but this is the way that I can get this done right now and not have to wait on anything. So this is the way we're going to do it. So let's see, we got one. We're going to measure this, see how much we need to make for 4. And then these links, these are going on the truck. And we got these little 2 turds over here just hanging out. What's up, guys? Just chilling, just chill out. It's better than being at home. It's better than being at home. Alright, so now we have our 4 pieces made out solid, and these, they're a little hot, so we're going to kind of cool them off, but these are going to be what's going to go through our heim joints. Nope, our vacuum's not working. Alright, so the goal is just to get those relatively flat. And now we're going to make the mounts that are going to actually be welded onto the frame of the truck. So we're going to go over here to our bolts. And we see we got plenty to choose from, but we want to grab these. We want to grab these back here. We want to get these. So now we're going to go over to die taps and accessories. Actually, not going to use these. We want to see what taps we have right here. Don't mind that. It's just a handrail I'm working on. Half. 3/8, 7/16. We actually don't want to go too big because we don't want to take too much out of the inside of our little shaft we're putting in there. I'm going to go back and see if there's a different size bolt, something a little bit smaller. Alright, so I got some catching up to do for y'all. So this whole little 2-link suspension experiment, I mean, this is just me getting better at welding, making these parts, and really just going through the process of constructing something. So, you know, one day we can drop some money on an LS Ranger and just, you know, go crazy. But right now, this is kind of like me figuring out ways to do things. This is where we're at so far. So I got this tightened up, this vise on here, and this is some of these tools are just badass. But this is an old vise that can swing out. It's really cool. We got this on here. This little plastic piece stripped on us, so we're actually using this for now. Took a little punched the middle of this. And then we're not going to be using this. We're going to figure out what size bolts we have and what the threads are, so we can grab the right taps and we can get the right size as far as bits go. Here's some Forstner bits. We're not going to be using those. Maybe we will. I'm not sure. But we have a good amount of bits. Let's see. There's actually a whole bunch of really like heavy duty steel bits just for that. I need to find them, but I don't have a tripod, so I'm not able to hold my camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get working on this without I just need to focus, basically, is what I'm saying, instead of holding this camera too much so I don't mess up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm kind of done focusing on what I need to focus on, and that was tapping these. I've never used a die tap set or anything like that. I worked in this garage a lot of hours, but I've never done. It's like as soon as I got into welding, then I got into like fabricating stuff. Like these links, and then I got into like having actually used tools that have been here that I've never actually used. But it's been awesome. So let's go look at my little job. It's a little off, but let's check out the tools I used. So I went with 3/8. I used this lever right here and this tab, which is very sharp, cut through like butter. This bolt screws in with ease, goes in there very smoothly, it comes out smoothly. Let's use this machine. Now this machine, I think a part of the reason why I missed the top a little bit, you can see that. You can see where I didn't get dead center, is this kind of has a, this machine's old. It's my late granddad's, and no one really has serviced it. It has this point right here where sometimes it'll slip like that, right? Where it needs to be, and it has this piece that you pull out. You can turn, and then it clicks in. And a lot of these plastic pieces, where can I find one? A lot of these plastic adjustments like these, they get stripped out over time. I mean, plastic just gets brittle. So right now I'm temporarily using this vise, like I said, but I'm gonna fabricate nice handles on here to make this beefier. I had to tighten this bolt up here to kind of make this a little bit more stable. But it's a nice machine. You know, everything works good. So yeah, I'm super proud with that. So now I got I got 4 more to go. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8 holes to make threaded for those bolts. And I only get better and better at it. So, and this is nice too. He has things like this that, you know, it's just details of a late mechanical engineer that was pretty brilliant. So, all right. A fun fact: these are actually gardening gloves. These leather gloves I found in a garden shop, but they've came in handy, so I don't melt my fingers, because I don't like wearing my insulated MIG gloves all the time. They're really thick and they're filthy inside. I just really use, and I haven't even really used them welding, honestly, because I haven't really been doing anything that's been getting too hot. So next thing I do after I tap all the shafts that are going to hold these joints is I'm going to make the mounts, and I'll probably do that on Onshape on my iPad, and then I'll send the file to my local CNC table, because I don't have one right now, and get them to cut it out. And finally, what I've learned is the more you think you're going to be welding, the welding is the fun part, and it takes place at the end after hours of fabricating something. So this is what we came up with first run. Now this is just with a grinder and stuff, you know, we don't have like a table, so we can't really make it look cool, but let's just check it out. We've shaved down the edge, so we're going to be putting it on here, and then from there we'll be making it look as pretty as we can. So, yep, and we'll be doing our bushings right here. So now it's time to get to welding. This is a new welder for me. I love it. Had a flux core welder, got good at it, then I figured I'd get something with gas in it. What I'm really waiting to use is this guy right here. Is what I'm excited to learn and get better at. But yeah, let's get to welding and see what this looks like. Alright guys, so this is what we've ended up with. Obviously there'll be some shims here, but that's what we got, and I'm happy with it. I don't know why that painted that blue. I'm gonna get rid of that. Anyways, I'll make another video and on when these are done, and also or I'll make a video completing as I continuing my work, and then when I mount them to the car. So peace.